Okay, so I'm just out here in search mode on a lake with no contours. I like to set my screen sides out to at least 125 feet, sometimes 150 on each side of the boat. I don't care if it's a crystal clear picture of rocks or hard bottom. I just want a little sign so I can put a waypoint on it and come back. And right here is a prime example of what doing that will show you. There's a nice rock finger here. You can actually see the tip right here, some big boulders on it, and we're at 125 feet. So some of these rocks right here are probably 6 to 8 feet long across the top of them. So now what I would do is just turn around, stick a waypoint on here, and then when I turn around and make another pass at a shorter distance, and let's say we want a really good picture, so we go 75 feet, I can just turn the boat and go right back at that waypoint. One thing when I'm scanning out here is if you notice your miles per hour, a lot of times I like to set my chart speed to match that. And it doesn't have to be that, but I just find a nice return when I do that. So if I'm going 5 miles an hour and I'm kind of holding that speed, I'll go into my settings and just set the chart speed to 5, just match it, and usually your rocks and different things show up really nice. Having this at 75 feet really shows you detail on some of these big rocks and a couple of the openings that are on top of those rock flats. One thing you'll find too that's a key is if you find these rocks, you can find sand patches or gravel patches mixed right in there. That's basically like a dinner table for those smallmouth that are cruising around just to camp on that spot. Okay, the main settings I like to use to get a good picture of hard bottom and fish are just your sensitivity and your contrast. Every lake you go to, you can change those numbers to get a better picture. I fish lakes where even part of the lake you want to have them on one setting and the other side of the lake you want on a different setting just due to how much hard bottom area there is. But we're on a lake right now where most of this is just a mud bottom, soft bottom, and the only thing that really pops off of the bottom are rocks. If you're not sure where to set your settings, just leave them at default. Find a good spot like this that we have hard bottom with rocks. And then you can just stop your screen by moving your cursor. It locks your screen here. Now you can be driving around and just go to your sensitivity and contrast. And as you change them, on the fly, you get feedback and you can tweak to get the best looking image that really makes stuff pop. And there's no limits to this. You can just keep changing the 2 settings here. Once you get what you like, remember your settings, and when you're on that lake, you pretty much have everything set up. You don't have to do any more work.